Why do it tomorrow when I can do it today? I'm gonna go ahead and plant this white yam into the ground. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. I don't know how you do it. If you have any advice, please let me know, but here we go. So I created a small mound like so, and I'm gonna just dig a hole in the top because it's just like potato. You want to make sure that you have enough space so when it do grow deep and wide, it have enough room to grow. I purchased this yam at the local Caribbean market, and I cut the bottom off, and I decided that, hey, why not? I'm gonna try to grow the top, and I did. And oh my gosh. Wow, look at the roots. I did not even know the roots was like this. All right, so let's go ahead and plant this yam. So we want to make sure that we're not damaging any of the roots since it's already growing. We don't want to bury the whole thing. We want to make sure that we keep some of it sticking out. And since it has so many roots, I don't want to press down too much. I want to make sure that I'm protecting them as much as possible. These are just some roots from another plant that I just pulled up from this area. So I am also going to keep some of this soil. Matter of fact, that's what I'll do. I'll keep some of that soil around it to keep the same moisture. I don't want to put it in shock. That's a lot of roots. I am surprised. Whew. We're gonna go ahead and cover this up with the native soil. And I'm gonna water this in really good before we walk away. I'll try my best to keep this soil moist as much as I can for the next couple of weeks until it gets established, and then I have to stake it and make sure that it runs on a trellis because these need something to climb on. And I'll show you what the other yams look like that I have already growing. So far, these are yellow yams that I'm growing. I have 2 yellow yams growing. This one is from a yellow yam head, and this one is from a peel. And they already started climbing, so I have this leaning on my trellis, and then hopefully it will go on the trellis and it will just take up the entire trellis because that's what it's there for whatever climbing vegetables that I have, they can go on this trellis. In this raised bed, you can see that I also have another yam head, and this one is also a yellow yam, and it has 2 vines growing. I'm hoping that I have great, big, beautiful, healthy yellow yam that I can harvest at the end of the season. Then I'll be able to save the heads and I'll be able to use them each year. So yes, that is how I am planting my yams this year. And if you know me and you've been following me for a while, my garden changes every year. I do not plant the same stuff every year because I ate those already. I want to try to eat different stuff. I want to have a variety. I want my palates to be bougie, like this little kid told me a long time ago. I want to push my limits and see exactly what it is that I can grow in my garden. And so far I know what works and what don't work, and we're going to see if this works.